Damn, that was loud. Okay, this is the iNeo Pocket Evo. I'm finally able to open it. I've had it for a few days now, but recently got home from college and I wanted to wait until I was here to do it. So here I am. And I wanted to wait until I finished my Retro Pocket 5 review. So now that I've got that done, it's time for this. I ordered this in August. It is now December. So I've waited a long time for this. Okay, don't look over there. It has been a long time coming and I'm glad it's finally here, because I'm excited to open it. But I hate that, like, when companies do these Indiegogo campaigns or something, like Kickstarters or whatever, they like send out the review units so early compared to when they actually ship. Some people already have videos out on this, and I'm like, I haven't even opened mine yet. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a carrying case. Oh, that's awesome. If you watched my video talking about this one and the Pocket Micro before they released, you would know that for the Pocket Evo, they talked about having perks, but they never told us what those would be. And it looks like one of them is going to be the carrying case, which I'm so happy they included. I love having carrying cases for my devices. A little stand. They did this for the Pocket Micro too. This is like the exact same size. Yeah, this mug that is chipped. This can't be right. This can't be purposeful, right? Like, they can't be on purpose. That's supposed to be here, right? Anyways, who cares? It's a free mug that I'm never gonna use. So, and the same joystick caps we got with the Micro, except these are like black and white. And then a screen protector. So this is a 165 hertz refresh rate screen with the Pocket Evo. I know I just made a video talking about how the Retro Pocket 5 might be my favorite screen on a device yet. This one might beat it, depending on how good the screen is. They changed it from 120 hertz to 165 hertz. I don't know if you guys remember in my original video, I said 120 hertz, and then they changed it to be 165 hertz. 7-inch 1080p high refresh rate OLED full screen. Snapdragon G3X Gen 2. This is the white version, and it's 12 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage. But let's get it open. If you watched my Pocket 5 review, I talked about how I use my Pocket 5 a lot for streaming games. And that, honestly, when I was thinking about this one, I was thinking that now I'm really excited to use this as a streaming device. And all of them try to go for that Apple design where it's a slow open. Sometimes it's a little too slow though. I wish it was a little faster. There we go. iNeo Pocket Evo. Real gamers, no gamers. Whatever that means. And there it is. The Pocket Evo. Ooh, this D-pad's weird. I don't know how I feel about this D-pad. I don't have the Pocket Micro with me right now, but I do not remember the D-pad feeling like that. That's a cable, I assume. This is Pocket Evo. I got all this stuff with the Micro too. It's like it describes what everything is. Ooh, this is a decently sized cable. It doesn't feel super premium, but it's very long. Let's see. Can it fit in the frame if I do 0.5? Oh, shoot. No, it's longer than the frame. I think that's good. Very interesting feel. It's not how I expected it to feel at all. I feel like these grips here are very flat back here. It's weird. But it's like my hands like wrap around the grips and feel nice. So I don't know. I'll have to get used to it. Okay, let's get this thing on. Let's turn this thing on. Peel this off. Ooh. Nice and satisfying. Oh, so this is a fingerprint reader. Did the Pocket Micro had one, right, too? Right? Oh, hi there. English, United States. This screen is big. Connect to a network. Let me do that. Getting your device ready. Thank you, Android. Can you hurry up? Uh-oh, it turned off. Slow connection. Excuse me? Getting your device ready. Okay, here we are. It's the same thing as the Micro. Oh, the screen is smooth. I know it's not going to be easy to see on camera because this is filming at 30 frames per second, but it is very smooth. Also not in focus. There we go. Okay, let's get this thing connected to my SSD. There we go. Don't allow. I don't care. Loading settings. Excuse me. L. R. Why can't I use this folder? Oh, I didn't create a GameCube folder. Whoopsies. Here. There we go. Now I can use that folder. There's Smash Bros. Anyway. Like, I'm not gonna. Okay, the screen is too bright for it to capture perfectly, but I'm going to try and get it looking as nice as possible. Jesus, this screen is so big. Like, I keep saying that, but it's just crazy. Oh, it's not stretched to window. Oh, yes it is. Random. I don't like the speakers. They kind of sound bad. I'll have to test it out with like other games. Maybe it's just the game. Damn it. Should I try streaming a game? I kind of want to. That's just fine Game Pass. Oh yeah, Forza Horizon 4 is leaving because Forza Horizon 5 is here. Play. Okay, let's see. Number one, how well this streams, because my Wi-Fi here should be really good. I don't like the speakers on here. Why do the speakers kind of suck?
Press A button to start.
Excuse me?
Press X button for accessibility.
Hurry up, please. You can see it refreshing on camera. I want to do like one race.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. 200 yards, turn right.
Seeing a few stutters. This obviously has a lot to do with Wi-Fi. I think it looks really good though. I'm not in love with the speakers though. They kind of are great. Oh, dang it. See, it's hard recording and playing at the same time. But it's okay because I'm not very good at the game anyway. I don't know if it's a Wi-Fi or something. I thought this thing would be better at game streaming. Just end this race already. This is not going well for me. That was so bad. Okay, first impressions. Jesus. First impressions. I really like it. Seems very powerful. Controls feel great. I don't know about that D-pad, but I haven't used it that much yet. I'll come back tomorrow with my actual first impressions after using it a little bit. See you then. Woo! Welcome back. So it has been a day or so since I got my Pocket Evo, and I have a lot of thoughts. I overall really like this thing. I think my first impressions are really positive. I have tried game streaming on this, but over Game Pass, like xCloud, whatever streaming that's called, you can only do 60 frames per second, which means that I'm not really going to be able to take advantage of the 120 frames per second, even though I have Game Pass. I could just do Game Pass PC streaming and then stream from my PC to my Pocket Evo, which is what I might try, but I haven't done it yet. I did see that apparently GeForce Now, if you use that, you can do like 120 FPS, but then I downloaded it and it said you have to pay a subscription, and I'm not going to do that. So the controls I've definitely gotten used to and they feel nice. I think they feel really nice. I do not like how close together the face buttons are, but I think overall it feels really nice. I know I had some issues with the D-pad, like I wasn't sure how I would like it. I've been playing a lot of Mario Wonder on here, and I like the D-pad now. I don't love it. I still prefer other D-pads, but I think this D-pad is really good and very much usable. Something else I noticed, I thought this was just the lighting that I filmed my unboxing video in, but my left joystick, I don't know if you can see that, is slightly stained red. You can kind of see it. That's not the lighting. It's slightly stained red. And I'm not going to send it back over that, but I tried cleaning it, it doesn't come off. So what I've been using is these joystick caps that I got with it because I don't want to see a red thing. The joysticks feel fine. They work really well. I'm obviously not getting the base experience because I am using the joystick caps because I don't want to see a red stained white joystick. It just doesn't look very nice. And I'm not sending it back over that, so I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Battery life has been really good so far. I haven't gotten it under like 75, and that was at its max setting, which you can't even access without going into the INEO menu and going to max. The performance switch on the top does not go to max. You have to do that manually. It like gives you a warning before you do that too. I do like the different modes that it has, and the animations are nice when it switches between the modes. I think it's great because like streaming, whatever, definitely is good for whenever you're using a certain like thing, like you're playing a low powered game, you can put it on saving or balance. Streaming, put it on streaming so it doesn't take up that many system resources because you're just streaming a game over Wi-Fi. Game, that's obviously going to put a lot of power, and then max, using all the power it can. The screen is really nice. I know I touched on this yesterday. The screen is really nice. It will not come over on camera well, especially in my review next week, which is when it should be out. It's just really nice. I really like it. It's a shame that there aren't like ROM hacks or like cheats for different emulators to take advantage of an 120 frames per second screen, because I really want to be able to take advantage of it, but it seems like not many emulators. I would love to play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or like Mario Kart Wii or something at 120 frames per second, but those like hacks or cheats don't seem to exist, which is really sad. But the screen is really nice. Like, even aside from the high refresh rate, the just colors are so nice, and I love it not having a bezel. I feel like what I'll probably say in my review next week is what I said similar to my Pocket 5 review from a few days ago, is that I really like having a screen that like doesn't have a bezel and also feels like the space around it just is not that big. Like what I complained about on the Mini compared to the 5 improving, this is just like the 5. It's great. Oh, and like I said about the speakers still aren't amazing, but they're not as bad as I was hearing them yesterday. I don't know why I was hearing them so bad, but I've played on it a lot, and the speakers are definitely better than I thought. They're still not amazing though. They don't seem like they're amazing speakers, but I still think they're okay. But we'll touch on that more in my review. Let me know what you guys think of my first impressions. If you have this device, if you plan on getting it, what you think of it based on my first impressions and what you've seen. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you probably later this week. Goodbye.